So, Ma'at Ka is all about bringing harmony, bringing forth balance in the opposite energies that we see within ourselves, that we see within our worlds, through this practice of breath and movement. So, as we are going through it, you'll be hearing some cues from me in terms of just some reminders of breathing, of alignment, so aligning the body, and also just to come back to an intention. And speaking of intentions, like how we talk about freedom intentions in the Thrive Club, in this practice together, we're going to be setting an intention before we get into some movement. But as you're setting up, just make sure that you have water in arm's reach in case you need it. If you feel called to having any props or things around you, that may be yoga blocks, it may be chair nearby, it may be pillows or blankets. This sequence is going to be mostly standing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna put my laptop up here.
There goes the vacuum. It was emptying itself. So so this is going to be mostly a standing sequence. Oh, Jackie knows coming on in. So in terms of knees, you're not going to be on your knees for this one. It's going to be engaging that core and throughout the practice. Welcome to the space, Jackie. Oh, hey love, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, I didn't hear you clearly, but I heard an echo. I heard me. So no worries. At this time, feel free to let me know in the chat or by unmuting yourself if you notice any areas of tension in your body, just so we know what we're working with moving forward. And as you can see, Coach Soul here is getting into some stretches. So this is also a good time once you have your space set up, you have your water, any blankets or pillows or yoga blocks, bolsters, whatever that feels good in your practice nearby in arm's reach. Oh, we got somebody else. Okay, coming on in the room. This is beautiful.
Oh, Tom.
Tom. Yay. She can't hear me yet, but she will soon. Hey.
Oh yeah, I asked her to.
Yeah.
Okay, she still can't hear me, but that's okay. Um, what were you saying, Lisa?
I think she was talking to somebody.
Okay. Right. Hey, Grand Rising, Jackie. Oh, you say lower back. Lower back has some tension. Okay, we're gonna get into some counter balance, some counter strength, activating the core throughout this practice so that we can release the lower back and let that just relax.
We're gonna smile at our lower backs today.
Yeah, send some love and nourishment to the lower backs today. Any other areas of tension that anyone is noticing? I hear lower back. Anything else?
Whatever they said, all of the above.
Okay. Okay. All of the above. All right. It's good to know where we're starting from.
I like your t-shirt, Lisa.
Oh, thank you.
Blessed. So as we're gonna get started, I want to invite you to.
Yes, it is two, both of them. Two of them, both of them.
Oh,
Tom and Des.
Des.
Yeah.
Good day, love. This is awesome. Desmond's my brother. So
Yeah, that's the bro. That's the bro,
awesome.
bro.
So Tom, you are practically my sister at this point. So yes, I'm gonna call you my sister from now on. Well, even though I've been calling you my sister. But anyway, here we go. So we're gonna get started. Like what I was saying, with this practice, since we have a mixed crowd. Some people have, you've been doing yoga for a long time and you got this. And some people are a little newer to the practice of Kemetic Yoga. All is well. This is great. This is a very beginner friendly sequence, but keep in mind that with this sequence, since it is involving balance, hey, ain't no shame and no game if you need to hold on to a chair or a wall, or just take a moment and bring your leg back down. This is your practice, so treat it as such, right? So we're gonna get started. I want to invite you to either lay down on your back, or you can have a seated position, and we're just going to check in with how we are breathing, checking in with our bodies, checking in with our minds in this moment. And as you're sitting or laying down, I want to invite you just to begin to slow the breath. Just begin to relax into the mat, relax into where you are. Just allow for your muscles, allow for your body just to settle in deeper and deeper. And as we're breathing in, energy is rising up the spine from the base of our reproductive organs, from our grounding root, all the way up through the spine, through the chest, through the center of the body, all the way up to the crown of the head, at the middle of the top of the head. We'll pause to savor, and then on the exhalations, the energy is coursing through the body, through to any areas it's needed, hands, feet, and everywhere in between. Pause to savor, and then we inhale again. This is the pattern that we'll be following. A 4-part breath. Inhale, energy rising. Pause to savor. Exhale, easy, emptying out the lungs, energy dispersing to all the areas in the body that need a little extra love, nourishment, attention, and also coming to the hands and feet. And this is the energy circulation that will be going on throughout. So at this time, just beginning a body scan, bringing your awareness to your toes, the bottoms of your feet, your ankles, calves and shins, taking in how it feels, allowing for the words of whether it's good or bad, just to take a seat, setting them aside, but just taking in the raw feeling, noticing any areas of tension, and allowing your breath as you inhale to fill up those areas, sending your breath with your imagination to those areas, along with love, along with some appreciation. And on the exhalations, just allowing yourself just to release, relax, realign. Continuing the scan up through the knees, through the thighs, outer thighs, inner thighs, the hips, pelvis, the reproductive organs, your root, the lower back, lower abdomen, noticing any areas of tension, and allowing for the breath to fill them up with the nourishing energy, the healing energy of love. And on the exhalation, just releasing, allowing for your awareness to be enough, and for the release to be here, the relaxation to be here. Lifting up like a beam of energy is realigning you through the spine all the way up as you inhale, continuing the scan up to the rest of your abdomen, your middle back, upper back, your chest, your lungs, taking in all of your internal organs, the pancreas, the kidneys, the liver, the intestine, the stomach, everything. Noticing any areas of tension within your torso, within your arms, wrists, elbows, hands, and allowing for the breath to fill up these areas with loving intention, with loving energy, remembering that your awareness is enough and that your spirit will help ease the way, allowing for the breath, the exhalations to bring a release, bring further relaxation. Shoulders released away from the ears, making those micro adjustments that feel good to you. Continuing the scan up through the shoulders, taking in those shoulder blades as well, taking in that collarbone, taking in your neck, noticing how it feels at the back of the head, your throat, your jaw, those cheeks, behind your eyes, your temples, forehead, the top of your head, and everywhere in between, even behind your ears. With your breath, inhaling, energy rising up the spine, filling up those areas of tension, or just areas that you'd like to send some extra love to, whether there's tension or not, to be filled, allowing them to be filled. And with the exhalations, just allowing for a deeper relaxing, a deeper letting go. Knowing that however you are now is perfectly right. At this time, I'd like to invite you to set an intention for your practice. What is the energy or the feeling that you most wish to embody? Maybe a word, it may be a phrase. Hold it in your heart. Hold that word or phrase in your mind. Hold it on your tongue. There's so much power in the words when we speak beauty, when we speak positivity, when we speak upliftment aloud. I want to invite you, even if you're muted, go ahead and say it aloud. What is your freedom intention? And just flood your entire being with this intention, with this feeling, with this energy, head to toe. However it comes, it may feel warm, it may feel cool, it may feel invigorating. However it feels is perfect for you. Just allow yourself to bask in it. And now inviting you to bring movement into your hands, into your feet, moving into some intuitive movement. What feels good to you, whatever stretches, whatever movements feel good to you. And even if it looks like an interpretive dance, get into it. Listening to your body, noticing those areas, breathing into them, inhaling energy up the spine to the crown of your head, exhaling, releasing, relaxing the muscles, coming deeper into whatever stretch, whatever movement. Maybe in the hips, you may stand up, you may stretch out laying down, outstretched. You may rotate in the hips, you may rotate in the shoulders, you may give a gentle stretch in the neck, however it felt good, listening to your spirit of what feels right to you. Taking that time for a moment before we get into the official sequence to honor your spirit through movement. Noticing, sending love to any areas of tension, activating the feet, activating the hands. And when you're ready, we're going to come to a standing position at the back of the mat. Take your time, this is your practice, okay? We've got two angles going on, so that you can see more fully, but we're gonna also bring this camera up a little bit. Yeah. So, coming to the back of the mat, big toes are touching. We're coming into our preparation stance. Outsides of the feet are parallel, like railroad tracks. Softening in the knees, lifting up through the torso, releasing in the lower back. I want you to bring your belly button toward your spine, and there's going to be a gentle release, just a letting go, a relaxation of the lower back. Bringing the focus to the core. Inhaling, collarbone is expanded, shoulders released away from your ears, gently released. Your shoulder blades may be drawn a little gently together, just to the point of comfort, to the point of your sweet spot of movement. Like a beam of energy is through your body, shooting through the center of your head, through your feet, connecting you through to the earth and to infinity beyond the sky. Hands are by your sides. We're going to be forming Kemetic Palms. And what that means is you have open hands, but your thumbs are connected to the sides of your hands. So your palms are going to be like this at your sides. And we're going to reconnect with the breath. Connect the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth to close the circuit of energy within our bodies, so that this may be a healing moment. This may be a healing practice. Inhale, we're going to shift our weight into the right foot, bringing our hands into Kemetic fists, which means just gently curling in your fingers into a fist, laying the thumbs over. And we're going to lift the left foot up and extend on the exhalation, the foot out, lowering it down gently. Taking your time, adjusting the back foot to be at a 45-degree angle. And on the inhalation, rotating in the shoulders, hands back into Kemetic fists.
Palms.
Kemetic palms, thank you. Lifting, inhale, lifting through the arms, all the way up to 3/4 of the way toward the sky. Core engaged, shoulders released, lower back released. Exhale, palms towards each other to touch. Pause to savor, inhale, gaze up toward the sky. And on the exhalation, we're going to release the neck and head back gently. Releasing in the shoulders. Core is engaged to support you, not collapsing in the lower back. Soft knees, balancing between the feet. Inhale, gaze forward. And we're going to exhale, hinging at the hips, bringing the fingertips toward the mat. If it doesn't reach the mat, that is okay. Bringing it towards the mat, using your core as support. Inhale, hinging from the hips, flat back, rise. Use your core, belly button to spine, rising back to standing. Activating the big toe, pinky toe, and heel for stability. And exhale, the head and neck back once more. Releasing in the shoulders, core engaged, belly button to spine. And inhale, forward. Gaze forward, energy rising, bringing the backs of the hands together. Exhale, your hands forming a sphere of your energy around you to shoulders height. Imagining your energy enclosing you with a sphere of light, of love, of protection. And on the inhalation, realigning in the spine, expanding in the collarbone. Exhale, rotating toward the right. Hips are forward, torso twists towards the right. Palms facing towards the right. Inhale, expanding the space in the shoulders and the collarbone. Exhaling, arms to ka. Arms are in 90-degree angles. Bent at the elbows. Strong arms. Forearms are parallel with the mat. And exhale, on your next exhalation, you gaze over your front shoulder, so over your left shoulder. Core engaged, belly button to spine, lower back released, shoulders released away from the ears, strong arms. Inhale, gaze back to center, energy rising up the spine. Exhale, gaze over your back shoulder, your right shoulder. Energy dispersing throughout your body, noticing any areas of tension and filling them up with love, with appreciation. Inhale, gaze back to center and release the twist, torso forward. Inhale, expand the space in your collarbone, core engaged. Exhale, your hands meet at heart center, slowly, like you're condensing your energy down to the size of a marble. Big toe flexed in the front foot is flexed, hinging from the hips, lowering your fingertips toward your big toe. If it just reaches your calves, that's fine. It's beautiful. Inhale, sending love throughout your body, hands back to palm center, releasing that front foot back down to the mat. Energy rising. Fingertips reach toward the sky. Palms still touching, and on the exhalation, releasing your head and your neck back, a micro backward bend. Shoulders release, core engaged, lower back release, allow it to relax. Inhale, noticing any areas of tension, fill them up, gaze forward. Backs of the hands touch. And exhale, the hands out to the sides at shoulders height, like your body's forming a T. Inhale, expanding the space in your collarbone, heart expanded, shoulders released away from your ears, spine toward, belly button toward that spine. We're gonna hinge from the hips on the exhalation, coming to a flat back, torso parallel with the mat. Finding the softness in the knees, weight equally distributed between the front and back foot. Propel your hands to twist. Your left hand rested in the instep of your left foot. Right hand up toward the sky, gazing toward your right hand. Making those micro adjustments in your body, noticing any areas that need a little extra love. Send love there with your imagination. Continuing the breath, breathe. One more breath here, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose, filling up those areas, relaxing into it, releasing into it. What was your freedom intention again? Releasing the twist, arms parallel, torso parallel with the mat, and rise, core engage, using that core back to standing. Exhale, hands come to 90-degree angles, ka. Inhale, Feeling the space in your collarbone expand, lower back release, core engaged. Exhaling those palms to touch, condensing that energy down to the size of a marble within your hands, gathering. Inhale, energy rising, hands come toward the sky, toward the ceiling, palms touching. Inhale, gaze up and release. On the exhalation, your head and neck back. Shoulders released, core engaged, lower back released. Make those micro adjustments that feel good in your body. Inhale, gaze forward, releasing the backward bend. Backs of the hands touch, and exhale, hands slowly around your body to shoulders height. Inhale, making those micro adjustments, releasing in the lower back, grounding in the feet, shoulders released away from the ears, and exhale your energy the rest of the way around your body, hands floating down toward your sides. Hands coming to Kemetic fists at your sides. We're going to shift the weight into that front foot, lifting the back foot gently up, extending that foot on the exhalation, and let it come down gently toward the mat. Use your tools for stability. Take your time. Adjusting that back foot to a 45-degree angle. Hands come down to Kinetic Palms, rotating through the shoulders. Inhale, energy rising, reconnecting with your freedom intention. Arms float up to 3/4 of the way. Pause to savor, releasing the shoulders, core engaged. Palms come to touch, exhale. Fingertips toward the sky, palms touching. Inhale, gaze up toward your fingertips. And exhale, your head and neck back, releasing in the shoulders, core engaged. Breathe balancing between your feet, equal distribution of your weight. Lower back release, core engaged. Breathe one more breath here. Inhale through the nose, energy rising up the spine, powerful. And exhale a little deeper. Or breathe here. And on your next inhalation, releasing the mini backward bend, gaze forward, bringing our gaze forward. We're going to hinge from the hips, bringing the fingertips toward the mat, flat back, pushing back in the hips, fingertips toward the mat. If they touch your shins, that's perfect. They don't have to touch the mat. Inhale, using your core, belly button to spine, grounding in the feet. Inhale, rise back up to standing. And bring the gaze up toward the sky. Inhale, energy rising. And on the exhalation, releasing the head and neck back. What was your freedom intention again? Feel it. Energy rising, inhale, gaze forward. Bring the backs of the hands together. Exhale, your arms around you, and energy of your love around you to shoulders height. Rotating in at the torso, twisting toward the left side, hips remain forward. Spinal twist, standing. Hands face the left side. Exhaling, hinging from the elbows, ka, arms in right degree angles. Inhale, creating space in the body, creating the room. Shoulders released, core engaged, belly button to spine, lower back released. And on the exhalation, exhale your gaze over your front shoulder, so over your right shoulder. Noticing any areas of tension, send love there. Inhale, energy rising, gaze back to center. And exhale your gaze over your back shoulder, your left shoulder. Strong arms, core engaged, lower back released. Take your time. Inhale, gaze back to center. And release the twist. Connecting with your own body. This is your practice. Inhale, creating the space in the collarbone, expanding in the lower back, releasing. And exhale your palms toward one another, feeling your energy between your hands. Palms touch at heart center. Making those micro adjustments in the feet, lifting that front foot gently. We're going to hinge from the hips, flat back, bringing your fingertips toward your toe. Exhale. Inhale, rise, releasing your foot back down to the mat. Hands come to heart center. And lift up toward the sky, fingertips toward the sky, energy rising. Pause to savor. And on the exhalation, releasing the head and the neck back. Balancing. Forward and backward motion. Releasing in the shoulders, core engaged, belly button to spine, lower back released, sending love to your body. Inhale, gaze forward, releasing in the mini backward bend. Bringing the backs of the hands together. Inhale, creating the space in the torso. On the exhalation, releasing the hands to shoulders height, like your body's forming a T. Inhale, core engaged, belly button to spine, releasing in the shoulders. And on the exhalation, hinging from the hips, flat back, torso parallel with the mat. You're an airplane flying through the sky. Exhale. On your next inhalation, finding that grounding in your body. And when you exhale the next time, twisting, bringing that right hand to the inside of the right foot. Left foot is up toward the sky. Left hand, thank you. Left hand is up toward the sky. You can gaze up at it or wherever your neck feels best, put it there.
I'd be impressed if anybody's left foot was up toward the sky.
Yeah, not your left foot, Joe. Your feet are on the mat, okay? Inhale, breathe.
I was going to have to dip on that move.
Don't forget your core now. Core engaged. And on the exhalation, just release the twist. Inhale, rise, hinging from the hips. Core engaged. Shoulders released away from the ears. Exhale, arms bend into 90-degree angles. Ka. Energy rising. Inhale, collarbone expanded. Lower back released. Core to the spine. Core engaged. And exhale, palms toward one another. Feeling your energy between your hands gathering. Hands at heart center. Inhale, fingertips toward the sky. Pause to savor. Exhale, your head and neck back, releasing in the shoulders, releasing in the lower back, belly button to spine. Strong arms, fingertips toward the sky, beams of energy grounding you between your feet. Inhale, gaze forward, releasing the backward bend, bringing the backs of the hands together. Exhale, your arms to your sides, shoulders height. Inhale, realign, making those micro adjustments that feel good in your body. And exhale your arms the rest of the way down. You're probably feeling it in your arms at this point. Very good. Hands come to Kemetic fists, gently at your sides. And shifting your weight into your front foot, bringing both feet to meet at the top of the mat. Take your time. Big toes touching, outsides of the feet parallel. We're gonna rotate like your arms are like a pendulum just swinging, activating those kidneys. Take a moment to send some love throughout your body. What was your freedom intention? Feel it. Feel it in your heart. Hold it in your mind. Just allow yourself to fill up your entire body with this intention, with love, with appreciation, and allow for your arms to stop at their own pace. Taking in how the body is feeling, noticing. And feel free to move into any organic movements that feel good to you. Noticing what your body is needing. Any rotations, any stretches, any movements of that sort. You may widen your stance. You may feel called to go low. You may feel called to rise up high. We're going to come down to a seated position when you're ready, or if you'd like to lay down, you're welcome to lay down on your mat. And we're going to take a moment just to notice how we're feeling in our bodies. To slow the breath once more. To send love to our bodies. And I'd like to invite that
Okay.
Coach Soul lead a little mini meditation.
For sure. On the count of 3, let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth together, signifying that we're breathing in peace and we're breathing out the mind. 1, 2, 3. Fill up in through the nose. And out. Welcome to this moment. In this moment, you are free, but not by trying to be free. You simply are. This freedom, this peace, simply is. And so right now, don't try to relax. Don't try to do anything. Don't even try to allow. Just be. This is not a challenge, simply a noticing. Just be. Noticing passing thoughts, noticing the various intensities and sensations of the body, noticing the sense of self, but not zooming in on anything in particular, just as it is. Notice you don't have to connect to the peace which is already here. This peace did not come from outside, nor did it come from inside. It simply is. Just a reminder. Even the witnessing of life itself happens on its own. So do not become a witness of this peace. Just be. No matter what self-image may be held in the mind, for now, leave the mind alone. For yourself is not an image, nor in the mind. In these final moments of silent sitting, do your body a favor and send it some gratitude for the yoga practice that it just did so good with. Just gently invite some gratitude to the legs, the arms, shoulder blades, and that awkward underarm muscle, to the neck, even to your face. Just say thank you for a great, soothing practice. Let's take one more deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. In with peace. And out. All right.
Plus. So in these last few minutes, I'd love to hear what everyone's experience is.
Did anybody try to put their foot to the sky, their left foot to the sky?
For about a millisecond. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was very grateful for the save, so. It was wonderful. Thank you so very much. It felt gentle. I felt capable, and then the silent meditation after was the absolute cherry on top. So thank you.
The cherry of the absolute.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Out of curiosity, what was everyone's freedom intention?
If
you're open to share.
Mine was momentum.
Momentum.
Yeah.
Mine was peace and presence.
Mine was superior quality of life.
Superior quality of life. Quality over quantity.
Yep.
As soon as the vacuum started going, but I'd love to still hear everyone's. I'm going to mute ours so I can hear you.
I was blissfully present.
Mine started off as freedom, as flexibility, and then just a desire to feel free. I should say be free. I think I changed it from feel free to be free.
Beautiful practice, you all. Thank you.
Indeed.
Very soothing.
For sure.
Thank you for being here with us. And thank you, Cheryl, for being here as well. Welcome again to the space, the Kemetic Yoga space. We'll be having another class. We have classes every week on Sundays at 10 a.m. same time, Central,
Same place.
11 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, thank you so much. Last but not least, in your emails that you got to show up here, there is a way to donate if you'd like to support our mission and allow us to continue to give plant-based meals to the kiddos. Then that's one way, absolutely. And we'll also drop the link in the chat. But with that being said, may this day just support you in all the beautiful, amazing ways that you're ready for and that feel right in your spirit. And I am so grateful to have the privilege of sharing this space with you. And I'd like to just end with a few words. So to seal the practice. And those words are ancient words. Ankh, the energy of eternal life, the life force flowing through all things. the acknowledgement that we are divine. Uja, the energy of strength, of wholeness, of prosperity. And Seneb, energy of wellness in all ways, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Wellness in all ways, all ways. And of course, Mer, the energy of unconditional love. Love that need not be earned, love that is always here. No matter what we have done, no matter what we do, that continuous support. So may this energy carry you through the week, the month, the year,
And
all
the
of
day.
life, and enjoy.
Man.
Bless.
Take care, everyone.
Yep. I say.
I love you.
Oh, I'm a Rugrat certified, bona fide.
Bless.
Des came to 2 yoga sessions in a row. Look at that.
This is awesome.
I mean, Tom came too, but I'm really surprised you came through this time. I was like, oh snap, son.
I've been doing yoga every day this week, actually.
Okay.
Bless.
Moving on up.